Good morning, everybody, or should I say good afternoon, everybody. What is going on? Let's start the session, shall we? And I know everybody is saying it's bank holiday, but the markets are open. So I'm not expecting a miracle here, but we might see some sort of a liquidity coming into the markets. So who knows? Who knows? Oh, there's a MyFundedFutures live stream right now. Okay, cool. So, how's everybody doing? All right, so far nothing is happening. Hold on, just setting up some stuff here in my stream. All is good now, sorry. So, as for targets, I was like, where does this want to go? We swept some highs here. We do have sell side liquidity at 733. The distance, let's see the distance. More than 100 points down, a little bit more than 120 points to the upside. There's a 5-minute fair value gap. Boom banana, hey, welcome. So this is what we kind of see right now. We do have the new week opening gap. Everybody is, everybody wants to see the market go down for that level. I mean, kind of understandable. Yeah, look at that. I'm still kind of curious if this market wants to pump it all the way up to the 25k, just to test it. I'm kind of curious about that, but we'll see. $781. This is actually almost like a demand zone right now that we're in, like or here as a bullish order block. Actually, this is irrelevant now. We have an Asia high, Asia low swept perfectly. I don't know. Antonio, good morning. And Green in the flesh. What's up, guys? Please push the like and subscribe. Let's show the YouTube algorithm that we are here. Yeah, that's the plutonium. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I made some deal with a few guys from Far East. I don't even know where they came from. I couldn't really understand their language. They wanted some money and they gave me this suitcase and it's glowing. I don't know what the hell is going on with it. So they just told me do not open it. So I just put it back there. And it's kind of, you know, I mean, it heats the room. So I don't have to use the you know, I don't have to heat up the apartment because it produces some heat. I like it. So we'll see. No, it's just a suitcase. Actually, it's the suitcase from Pulp Fiction. You know, Vincent Vega put it here, and they just told me I can't open it, but I opened it, so now I know what's in the suitcase. But yeah, it's a LED light. It's just a cheap LED light being taped on the couch, but it's good. Yeah, I needed to upgrade something because this small studio room, it was so dark and I needed some lights for the background because my face was also in the dark. So I have this streamer lamp here or whatever it is, this circle, and it's just not enough. Someone told me, who's a pro in this, that I need more light in the room. Actually, I need way more light. Because I have actually that light and I have another one, which I just turned off. So I can have some extra whites. And I can roll this around, which sometimes good, sometimes not so good. Who knows? But if I roll this in this direction, it's too much light on my face. So it's mostly for the background. All right. Let's see what the market open will hold. I'm also curious. 1 minute and 25 seconds. Actually, my only plan here was to go long, but I feel like that this thing might want to go down to that 813 area. Like this one here is actually a supply zone. I'm not saying we're going down there, but it does look like it. So I'm definitely gonna wait for this. I think it should go lower. Like all the way down to that area. Anyway, in about 23 seconds, we'll know it. Because that's a supply zone, right? All right. 5 more seconds. And here we go. I think it did go down there, right? Yeah. So now we tagged this area right here. And the question is it going to go lower, right? That's the big question. It can also go through and sweep that 781 down to relative equal lows. I don't really care about that. The only thing I would be waiting for is that fair value gap to the upside. Okay, at the same spot. Marco Wasik, hey, welcome. Good to see you, man. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream today. How was your weekend? Okay, we are practically bouncing off from this zone, but I'm not trusting this bounce. I mean, this one is holding. I think it wants to break it at the 780. It does seem like it to me. And look at that. What's the low here? 81, 94. It's kind of dangerous because one candle can actually bounce like 50 points or more. You never know. But there you go. It wants to break it. Almost down there. Going up there a little bit. I think it went down. Whoa! We have here Connie at the channel. Welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Martin Muchka, welcome. You're up 1,120. Let's go. Let me check. I'm just checking how much I've made today. Not too much, but at least I'm up a little bit. Look at this. This is going down. Actually crazy. So this morning I had the loss in the London session, but I traded on a few funded accounts today. Not too much. No, not this one. The Apex accounts are up. So this one is up $131. This one is up 110, or sorry, 11, $109, 111, 109. And the beauty accounts, which are looking for second payout, is up $93, $84, and another $86. But hey, these are getting ready for second payout, basically. So I'm just trying to milk those accounts. And this one, these Apex accounts are getting ready for first payout. We'll see. A few $100 today, but I don't know if I should risk anything more. Look at this. Market is going down. I think it wants to break that 23. Yeah. I think it's breaking that 23. How about that? I'm going to put a line there. There's some liquidity down there. Okay, bounce here. Sell side has to be below 722. I'm kind of waiting for it. Best Monday in your career. Live account. You're up 2,000. Oh my gosh. You are killing it, man. Congratulations. That's amazing. Amazing results. Amazing results. Too dangerous. Yeah, be careful. And as you can see, the bounce can be also like, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised on a bounce all the way up like 60 points. Gotta be careful. But yeah. What a bounce. Five digit. Jesus. You guys are really printing the money. I don't even know why I'm here. Really. For entertainment purposes, of course. Asia took 200 pips on gold. Wow. Good job, man. That's an amazing job. That 722 is somehow still interests me. Kind of want to see a possible drop down there, but look at this rejection. Wow. This rejection is wow. Okay, let's get this off. Sell side liquidity at 722. I think the next one, and there's a 5-minute fair value gap, by the way, at 722, but it can also, as I said, just go back up there. Opening range, first fair value gap, hold on, first presentation gap is right up there. Let's delete this. First presentation gap. You guys love it. Here it is. Are we gonna go up there? Who knows? Look at this. That 722 is still close. Maybe not. Still not close enough. This can just turn around. Hold on, where is this levels? At 800, right? I think it wants to go up there. All the way up. Maybe. To 800. Love job, yeah. This is one day, one great day can make a huge difference. I agree. I agree, 100%. A very, very big difference. Just one single day. How amazing is that, you know? Let's see if it wants to go for that 722. No, no, it's not going for it. At least not quite yet. I think it wants to go for that 800, the first presentation gap. Look at this. Yeah, it went for it. It went for it. Wow. Okay. Is it gonna go higher? Sorry, I was just watching this if I jump in. Yo, Mirovsky, what's up? Alex, hey. Doing great. I'm in the green today. Perfect drop. Past another 50k. Let's go. It's not easy, I know. Trading Star. Yeah, yeah, Trading Star. It's a good question. Nava, good to see you, man. So back to the first presentation gap. Now what's gonna happen? Here's the opening range. Is it gonna go higher? I'm wondering. Can easily go, if you think about it. It can easily go. I'm gonna be watching that 5-minute fair value gap. We have a structure shift here, but I don't know if this one wants to push it all the way back up there. The 15-minute looks like a rejection here from the downside. I don't know. If we can get through the 840 level, we might see something, but this price fluctuation is just wow. It's really something. It's hard to focus. If I said now, I mean, we have a very good rejection here. I mean, sorry, pullback. But is it because it wants to go higher or it wants to go back down to that 722? That's the question. Trying to get back to that first presentation gap, but it was a rejection. Technically a bearish engulfing pattern candle formation. NQ likes to play it dirty, I guess. So the new 15-minute candle dropped. Now it's trying, but I don't know if it wants to break that opening range high. We still have time until 10 a.m., so anything can happen, technically speaking. I don't know. I'm focusing on the chart. If I see a scalp opportunity, I'll be with you guys in the chat. I'm trying to figure out if I want to get into like a 10-point scalp or not for the opening range high. But I don't know. Feels like that the bulls are having some trouble here. It's just hard to figure this out. If they can't push it through the high, it could be some trouble. Back to the first presentation gap, I guess. Kind of like a doji on the 15-minute chart. But still nothing special. Watching that 840 level of what to do here. It feels weak. It feels weak. Maybe because of that new weak opening gap, so there might be another sell-off. Who knows? If there's any comment comes from President Trump regarding that tariff war, that's going to blow up the market. That's for sure. Either up or down, who knows? But that's going to be like a 200-point spike in any direction, at least. Right now, we are still at this area. Not really seeing too much here. I don't know if it wants to break this high or not. Feels weak. Feels weak. It's not going. It's not pushing. Still not pushing. Now it tries to push, I think. Maybe not. A little bit upside down. Everything is a little bit upside down here. I'm gonna stick with the 5 minute. I just made the decision, and we'll see if I see an up close candle or not. I don't know. So let me read the chat. Sorry. By the way, what do you think about Funded Next? Well, they are solid. Nothing. I mean, I heard some payout denials, but we heard payout denials from every prop firm now in the industry. So, you know, nothing bad so far. That's it. They operate from Dubai, United Arab Emirates, and that's it. K-Bell, what's up? Quick scalp on NQ. Yeah, I was a little bit scared out. I was a chicken. No giveaway yet. Maybe I can stay a little bit longer just to see how it goes. If you guys want it, I can gladly stay. yeah, K-Bell. We need to study those tweets. Oh shit, what's up? Waiting for the payout from Bulenox. Well, they pay out every Wednesday. So if you submitted the payout last week, you're going to be getting it this Wednesday. If you submitted the payout today, you're going to be getting it next Wednesday. So you have to wait a week, more than a week actually. So if you submit it today, you're going to get it next week, Wednesday, not this week, next week. Every Wednesday there is a payout, every single Wednesday. But in order to get it, you need to submit it the previous week. That's how it works. Jana, hey. The big opening gap. It should go down sooner or later. I just feel like because every retail trader wants to go short, everybody, I feel like there could be a dirty move, which is now happening on NQ, and it goes up to that fair value gap and mostly into this supply zone right there. That's what I think. I still don't have an entry, no proper pullback into a fair value gap. There is a fair value gap here, which I might use for a potential entry. And I'm going to target the low-hanging fruit, which is going to be... Yeah. You know what? Actually, I can enter with 1 micro. Why not? All right. Entered with 1 micro, but I'm copy trading this. And I'm going to add 1 more micro down here at 37. If it goes down, I'm going to add 1 more. If it goes down to 37. That is it. That is all. So 2 micros. And I'm going to be targeting that 5-minute gap up there. Maybe the swing high. This is the London high? Yeah. So London high. That's even better. London high. No, not Asia low. Asia high. We're going to rename it to London. London high. Okay, now it's going back into that gap. Okay. Okay, 2 micros now in this trade. TP is 941. Actually 939.50. And the stop loss is good down there. Okay. All is good. This is it. Here's the trade. Looking for London high, but the real target would be the supply zone. Let's see if the market wants to squeeze everybody one more time. You know, if not, I'm going to be looking for the 722 for a scalp. That's it. What are Top Steps time frame payout? You can request a payout anytime once you have 5 days above $100. That's it, and they process it like within 24 hours. Let's go, Arsus. Jonathan, send it. Yeah, pump it, everybody. You know, we need the pump song. The pump. You called MyFundedFutures to tell to give you 10 accounts. Oh, really? Thank you. No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet, but I hope they will. I think Denny's hosting a Q&A. Yeah, I think he does. Let's go. 2000 away from 300. Wow. Static attack. Sorry, I didn't see that comment there. That is awesome. I lost the same funded account with Funded Futures Network. Oh, they said I traded the news. Oh no. Joseph. Man. I'm sorry to hear that. Dude, I'm sorry. Oh, bro. That's not good. Man, I'm sorry. I'm gonna move my stop a little bit. Usually I don't do this, but I'm moving my stop a little bit. Bro, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, the only rule is not to trade the news. Basically, some smaller things, but the main thing is don't trade the news. Last week? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it happened to me as well. Not with Funded Futures Network, but I don't know, with some other prop firm. I traded the news. I totally forgot. Yeah, I moved my stop, so they're going to hunt the stop loss now. All I want to see is the London high. If not, then it's all good. If it goes below... Actually, I can move it back. For example, 800. You know, if it moves below 800... there's a high chance that it's just going to drop anyway. So I was just curious if it wants to take that London high or not. But I think this is... I mean, even if I lose this trade, it's a good trade. It's a good trade. Haven't even checked on gold, by the way. What's happening on gold? The gold all-time high. We went through 4,100. Nothing to do with gold, technically. Yeah, so we went to 4,100 and that's it. So not much to do with that. Yeah, news trading can actually, yeah, it can hurt. Yeah, sorry about that, Joseph. It's gonna be all right. I know you can make it again, and don't worry about it. We all made many mistakes in this prop space, but we're here to learn from it. You know, we move on. That's what we do. We have the 10 a.m. hour now. Okay, let's see if we want to sweep that 10 a.m. candle. Oh, sorry, 10 a.m. Come on, man. London high candle. The London high. Above the London high, we have a fair value gap. We have a supply zone. So we do have some good targets. The only question is President Trump going to tweet something? I'm going to prove to you guys, if I put my stop to break even, the market makers are going to move to it. Listen, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I'm going to move it to 52.25. The market makers are seeing this. Not this one. This one. Okay. I'm copying this. Bro, maybe I should close some partials here. How about that? I'm gonna close the partial. Do you guys think it's a good idea? Okay, I closed the partial. 39.50. $39. I closed the partial profit there. Okay. And moving my stop to break even back here. So I closed the partial. That was like, how much was that? $500 in profit. And now it's basically free money. It's free money. I took a partial, so it's fine. It can go against me. I don't really care anymore. It's fine. Look at this. Market makers are gonna push it back to my stop. That's a promise. Look at this. This is gonna be a fine short video. Trading Star. This is gonna be the proof. Stop loss at break even. Look at this. I told you they are watching the stream. They are watching the stream. Look at this. Tom is at break even. Dump it. It's gonna take me out. I don't care. I took my partial. I'm okay. I'm fine. I don't know what the hell this market really wants. It seems like it swept that high there. Maybe it wants to go back down and do a seek and destroy pattern. We don't know. The thing is that the news that we're waiting for, I mean, you know, anything can happen. Oops. So far it looks okay. To get a straight funded account for 199, I don't know if I should. Yeah, I don't know. There are now different options there in promos. many different options and promos. Let's see. Come on, let's go. Hit that London high. Hit the London high. It's not going there. What a shame. 300k kind of valuation for 79. Yeah, there's so many different props out there. So many. Oh, it's not going yet. But no problem. We took partials and that's it. That's what it matters. That's what matters. Partials taken. Short danger area. You're short, average, under. Yeah, let's check on ES. Quick look on ES. What's happening here? Yeah, it seems like 6,700 kind of holds. This one also has a demand, supply area at 722. I mean ES on the 5-minute. Not that it matters too much, but it, you know, I feel like if it just can't go through, it's gonna take the elevator down to the new week opening gap. So we have the same supply zone on ES. That's the thing. Definitely, Joseph. There are so many prop firms. That's why I think regulations would be absolutely a good idea. There's an SMT. Okay. Let's see. I feel like this one can take the elevator just because the market makers are watching. It's only because of that. That's the only reason. What's it doing? It's just stopped. I'll see. Hey, welcome. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Mahavir, hello. I trade with Bulenox. I just don't. Today I traded with Bulenox. Actually, if you want to see, here's my accounts at Bulenox. This is for the second payout already. So today I traded. This one is at 3,210 and already had one payout. This one is at 3,184. I made $84 today on this Bully account. This one is at 3,196. So, and it's already looking for the second payout. Hopefully I can get it this week. So that should be at least another $3,000. So yeah. I like Bulenox, no problem with them. They pay. 1,500 on challenge of 50. Let's go. That's awesome. That is great. Well, that's why I had to put my stop to break even ish. Actually, I'm thinking to move my stop to like 60. I think I'm moving my stop to, I don't know, here to 59.75. I don't like this. What do you guys think? The market makers are gonna get it. Look at this. As soon as I moved my stop. The market makers, they know it. They know it. They are watching. I just don't want, so if it goes below 860, then it's gonna go lower. That's for sure. And I just don't want to I took partials already, and why not secure a little bit more if we can, right? I don't know why. It's just, I don't know why it's so weak. I thought that this is gonna spike up there to squeeze the shorts. But now it's just kind of confusing. Oops. Yeah, it could be a liquidity sweep, which means it can easily go below that 65 and take out my stop. But the problem is, if it goes below there, I think it also wants to go below that 831. And I don't want to be in a trade below my entry, to be honest. On a day like this, especially on a day like this, after that Friday, I don't want to be in a trade if it goes below my entry. So it's better to be safe. Yeah, it is what it is. We'll see if this is enough for expansion or not. Might want to sweep lower. Yes, he's making lows. Okay. Grab down tomorrow morning possible, and we can squeeze up. Not yet. We'll see. We'll see. I wanted to see a squeeze to London high at least. We'll be TP. I'm not trusting it. Never trust the market. Never trust this market, man. Aura from Slovakia. Thank you, Martin. We need that. Okay. Okay. This doesn't look good. This feels like it's just gonna drop, take the elevator. The pump song. You guys think that the pump song can help? Maybe it can. I don't think it's gonna help now. I think it's too late for the pump song. Come on, let's see.
The greatest feeling you can get is the pump.
Maybe it's helping.
Your muscles get a really tight feeling.
It's helping.
Like your skin is going to explode any minute. You know, it's really tight. It's like somebody blowing air into your
No, it's not.
It just blows up and it feels different. It feels fantastic. The pump is different.
The pump.
The pump is fantastic. The pump is different. The pump.
Sing on.
As satisfying for me as coming is, you know, as having sex with a woman coming. So can you believe how much I am in heaven? I'm like getting the feeling.
Oh my God.
In the gym, coming at home, coming backstage when I pump up, when I pose out in front of 5,000 people, I get the same feeling. So I'm
Pump it.
Day and night. That's what we call the pump.
The pump.
The pump. The pump.
No. Go up. The pump.
The pump. The pump.
No. Pump it.
The pump.
Dude.
The pump. Terrific, right? The pump.
Come on. Please. It's not helping. The pump song is not helping everybody. It wants to sweep lower. Yeah. Oh no. No. It's taking it out. No. Please. Well. Oh, somehow it's still here. All right, don't worry. Oh no. Well, we tried. You can't say we did not try. We did. We did our best. We did our absolute best with this one. You know, can't win them all. I mean, we did. We took a partial. We secured some profits. What else? It was a good trade. I liked it. I liked it. We made profits on it, so it's all good. Maybe it will go again. Who knows? The good news is, at least today, we managed to make some profits on the funded accounts, which is great, which is awesome. That's what it's all about, right? All right, well, we're gonna wait, don't worry. We're just gonna wait. What a drop here. What if this one wants to go for that 722? If you go to 722, by the way, you will see that there is a fair value gap. And not just that, it's also a demand zone. It's also a fair value gap and a demand zone. Right there. Now, I'm not saying that it's a target, but it's very interesting how price actually got pushed back from that area. It was so close. The mini didn't go down there. The mini has that level as well. So it's kind of like a good area. And look at this. There was a swing high liquidity sweep. You know, swing lows. Liquidity sweep. Liquidity sweep. You know, next level. How about that? You know, kind of like this pattern here is what I'm thinking of. Maybe lower. Yeah, Martin, I kind of agree. I agree. Could go lower, but... And again, we are back in the middle. Upper liquidity about 100 points and, you know, down also about 100 points. So right at the middle. And it feels bearish. There were no levels here on the 15-minute. It's still getting rejected from the downside. ES, I don't know. Feels like everybody's eyeballing that level down there. ES getting heavier. What do you guys think? It's getting heavier, really. A little bit tempted to jump into a short, but since I have no clear entry, no fair value gap on the retracement here, I just can't. 722, 32. Maybe for a scalp, I can put on a... oh, look at that. I can put on a sell stop somewhere. How far is this? 721. All right. I don't know. No setup, yeah. Felt like it wants to sweep that area down there. That's 770. Yeah. We're gonna wait for that. Let's check the 1 minute again. We're back to the first fair value gap, by the way. This is what I was watching. Like, how is it going to be able to hold the price, or is it going to cut through it? Big question, right? There is this candle at 945 that kind of like a nice swing low. Almost feels like if price wants to take that out, but if it takes that out, it's going to go down to that 722. Picking up liquidity from this gap. It's definitely holding the area. This is a Titanic, don't go off it. Yeah. Something like that, Zoltan, yeah. There's a saying like, market makers away, let the mice play. Or the cats play, or something like that. It could be going for some internal levels here. I'm actually curious about the reaction at this first presentation gap. I'm curious, really, because it's always like an interesting observation to see how the market is reacting. at this level. So far it's holding, but it's really fighting. It's fighting to be able to hold this level up. If it can, then it can skyrocket all the way up there where it failed. Oh, Content Hunter, sorry. I wasn't seeing, I mean, I was focusing on the chart. I wasn't ignoring you. Sorry. Good to see you, man. Don't say that. Sometimes I'm locked in the chart and I'm not reading the chat. How you doing, man? The 15-minute looks like it really has some support. But is the first fair value gap going to be able to hold it? You're fine. I'm doing good too. All right, Martin, thank you for being here. Have a nice day. See you in London. Thank you for dropping in. Yeah, it's an interesting market for sure. I'm just kind of trying to read the narrative here and see what it might want to do. Looks like it wants to push it back up there. Maybe not, who knows? There's some relatively equal highs up there. It's not really able to push it through on those highs. As far as I can tell. Or did it? I don't know. Okay, so it's going back up there. It was interesting to see how this level, and look at that, it's not random. I think it has to do something with this first revenue gap. I swear I'm going to do some research on this level. Ezra, hey, looking cold? Am I? It's hot in here, by the way. I need to open the window, and I do have that glowing thing in the back, so don't worry. Looking gold or cold? Gold is all the way up there. I'm not interested in gold, by the way, at all. Today is not gold day. Isn't there a 2-minute fair value gap resistance zone now? 2-minute fair value gap. I haven't even checked the 2-minute chart. FWX's resistance zone now. If it inverts this, would you be interested? I never look at the 2-minute chart, but I see there is a 2-minute gap here. I mean, if it makes an up close candle, then, you know, why not? There's a possibility to go for London high. The first presentation gap was holding the price pretty darn good, and so why not just continue higher? So we have a nice London high, which is practically that one. Let's see the high of this candle, 945. Okay, so look at this. It's going. Inverting this gap. What a squeeze. Damn. Where's Al Pacino? Oh, he's here. I was not home. It's right here. It's right here next to me. I was not home. I did not. Actually, there's going to be 2 movie posters up the wall. it's gonna be, one is gonna be Scarface and the other is going to be Heat. You know, the movie with Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, and Val Kilmer, Heat. So those two movie posters are gonna go up there. We want more. Oh, thank you. Hey, Content Hunter, thank you so much. 3 hours straight. Nice. I will do that. Why not? Everything for the community, right? Everything for the show. I need to open a window. Get some fresh air. This is kind of confusing, this price action. If you look at the 5 and the 15 minute, like I want to see it go a little bit higher. I don't know why it did not take that 722, but doesn't really matter. This pullback is very interesting. Very interesting. I mean, there, if you look at the 15 minute level on this swing, sorry, 15, the 50% level today, I really can't speak today. So it feels bullish now, you know, looking at the fib levels, kind of feels like it wants to go higher. Oh. You lost 2 evals. What happened? Because of greed? Oh. Past phase 1 for both. Let's go, flying colors. Hey, listen, it happens. It's part of trading, but at least you got through it. You will learn, you know, that is basically an extra experience for you. I know what you mean, by the way. It's annoying, you know, that you, yeah, I know. Tom, do you know Swift is going to take over by Ripple XRP? Swift is a coin? I haven't even noticed that. A great financial reset is going beneath the world. I was reading that the some big banks in Europe are already preparing for the digital currencies, and they're creating their own currency, is what I heard. So yeah, URC, yeah, your EURC coin. Yeah, they are preparing it. So centralized digital currency. And they also want to see, so the world, like, it's gonna go this way. They want to see how much you spend, where you spend it. I'm telling you guys, the cash is gonna be gone in 10 years maximum. In 10 years, there's gonna be no cash. Maybe I'm a little bit too early on that. Or at least I'm gonna say some countries, in some countries, there's gonna be no cash. Maybe not all the countries, but in some countries, especially in Europe, there's going to be absolutely zero cash in 10 years. No cash. There's going to be like prepaid debit cards or something for one use only or some whatever. But everything is going to be digitalized. No cash at all. Nothing. It's over, everybody. So all those movies, you know, Scarface, when they're, you know, counting the cash, it's gonna be lost memories like tears in rain. I know. The mistake I did the beginning of it true. Yeah, but the more, you know, it's kind of like a reflex. You make those mistakes, every time, every now and then. I also make that mistake. But the good news is, as time goes on, you're gonna make that mistake much less. They're removing cash automats. There you go. It's the yeah, cash is gonna be completely gone. That's gonna be total control. That's what they want. So privacy coins, by the way, I kind of was reading something like privacy coins are gonna go higher, like Monero, Pirate Chain, and otherwise. And I was reading some coins that they're going. They already started to go up. Privacy coins, because there's obviously a certain amount of people in the world. Even if digital currency comes in, they don't want to. They don't want the government to see their money. Look at this. What the heck is going on? And by the way, I was actually following Pirate Chain. Here it is. So this is one of those privacy coins, Pirate Chain. It was at $16 too, but look at what's happening recently. So it was down like 10 cents. I think that it has a potential to go up there to like $2 or $3. Not that I'm an expert on this. I was just reading. I had some Pirate Chain back in the days in 2021. I sold it for like 30 or 40 cents, and look at then what happened. So hey, absolutely, content. And listen, it's gonna happen. It happened to me as well, and I know it will happen again. But when it happens again, it's not going to bother me that much, and neither should it, and neither it should bother you as well, content hunter, because if it happens to me again, I will know that, okay, no problem, I can make it back. I will make it back. So that's why we're also managing multiple accounts. So we're gonna make it back, and we, you know, continue to focus on the charts, and that's it. All the aspects of financial, well, Ezra, I wish I could. I mean, I'm just reading articles online, just like you guys. We're learning and we're sharing information with each other. That's all. But I'm not an expert by far. What is going on? Let's go down to the 1 minute and see what's happening here. Let me get this off here. I know it's a 2 minute fair value gap, but let's see how is it going to behave again around the first presentation gap. Again, we have a sell side as well, and I'm curious about that candle on the 1 minute. This 9:45, but we'll see. Okay, it's going back down again. Back to the first fair value gap. The problem with this movement here, and by the way, does anybody know, is the markets are going to close early today, or is there an early close, or it's going to be opened up for 4 p.m. as usual? Does anybody know that? I haven't checked it on the CME website. I think it's a full day open, right? On futures. Normal hours. Okay, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Spotted. Thank you. Okay, so no early close. But is it going to give us enough volume in the markets? All right, going through. All right, all right, all right. Kind of interesting though. That's 769. I'm a little bit tempted to jump in. Okay, I took a sell. I'm actually curious if this one wants to take out that sell side, and then I can leave a runner. Hopefully. So I can take a partial here, and I can leave a runner. And I'm going to leave a runner to 722. I thought it's gonna drop. But it's not. Man, I was hoping in that drop. Come on, get it. It should be getting it. Oh, man. Take it. Because there is some liquidity there. There has to be below that 945 candle. Buy side liquidity. Okay, then it would be great to sweep that level. Just sweep it. All right, let's go. Okay, I'm putting my final TP to 23.50 just to see if it goes there. And here comes the market maker stop loss hunt again. Oh, I'm gonna 06. Okay, I'm gonna put it to 05.75. That's fine. I took partial. I'm okay. Perfectly. This is a free trade now. It's on the house. Now I'm curious if this one is gonna go for that 720. If not, I'm perfectly fine. I guess it's not. We'll see. But hey, we made some partial. Profit is profit. Oh no, it's going back. I told you, that's what the market makers are doing. They're seeing it. There is liquidity at 722. I'm telling you guys, there has to be liquidity down there. Even if it turns around to build up more buy side. So even if it takes me out, I wouldn't be surprised if it would take the elevator down to 722 after that. Yeah, they are watching the stream, I know. So let's just drop it down there. Dave, good morning. What's happening, Dave? How you doing, man? Everybody, please push the like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's show YouTube that we are here. And if you would like to support the channel, because I'm just a small streamer, I'm not a pro. If you can grab some accounts, or you want to grab some accounts at any of these prop firms, please use the code TOMSABO everywhere. It has a very high pass-through rate on evaluation accounts, and it brings you luck, and you can use it at your local grocery store. So thank you so much. So the code is the same everywhere. Now with Lucid Trading as well. FundingTicks, TRADEIFY, instant accounts if you want to check that out. MyFundedFutures, Take Profit Trader, daily payouts, Funded Futures Network, buy one, get one for free. Apex, Bulenox, DayTraders, you name it. Thank you, thank you. Sam, what's up? Can I ask you something? Sure. If you know, now the trade rate became trade rate prop. Are we still be able to trade via TradingView? I think you are. Yeah, you still. Yes, yes. Thank you, Trading Star. Let's go, Curry Fishbowl. That is awesome, man. I think I also made around that. Yeah, somewhere around $1,000 or $1,200 with 1 or 2 micro across these accounts, like all together. I mean, if this one hits the TP, I should be up around 1,400 for today. But you can buy apples with my code. Exactly. Try it out. You know, if you have a car and you go to the, you know, local, you know, gas station, or I don't know how it's called, just use the code. They're not just going to give you a discount, but they're going to hug you. Okay. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, Dave. Sitting out after Friday. Yeah, exactly. I completely understand that. Let the dust settle. Let the dust settle. Because of the current trading conditions, I'm a little bit tempted to move my stop to somewhere around 96. What do you guys think? Should I lock in just a bit of an extra cash? I mean, we already took partials here, but should I move my stop to 96? What do you guys think? I can't decide. Because if it goes above 96, it's over anyways. Okay, let's move it. Let's move it to 96. There is. Okay. If it goes up above 96, it's over anyways. It's going to go up there to 807. So... that's a safe move. Yeah, it's not much, I know, but hey, at least we secured something, and we, as I said, we made partial. We took partial here at 70.50, so we're good. We're definitely playing with house money. 759. All right. By the way, Trading Star, I think in this stream you will find some good videos maybe for you. I don't know. That, you know, we took partial, then the second half taken out with the break even. It might be this the same situation here as well. And partially I put the P&L here because if you need to see, you need to do some video editing to see the P&L on the open accounts, you can edit that too. Just an idea. I don't know if I should get that funded account for 199. Well, I can't make that decision for you. I wish I could, but I can't. Could you please explain your entry? Sure. I had a limit on 5 minutes. So yeah, let's talk about the entry for a second here. The entry is basically, hold on, just kind of watching something here. The entry was a bit of a discretional entry, to be honest with you, Mahavir. It was a bit of a discretional entry. I was kind of following price. Let me go back to here. So I was kind of following how price was behaving here and how the candles were printing. So as we got through the first fair value gap with some down close candle. I was like, okay, this one might drop here. The one thing, I had a very good level that I was eyeballing the 722, and I was also eyeballing the candle at 945 with this swing low, and I was like, okay, if I can catch a move like 20 points, that's also, I mean, that could be good. And the decision when I entered, as you can see, my entry is 806. I'm gonna zoom in. I think it's gonna take me out. So the decision to enter was this candle at 1048. It's almost like a bearish engulfing candle, but it's really not. But when it's not trading above the previous bullish candle, it did not trade and closed practically below, even with just one tick. That was like an indication to me that it wants to go for that 770. Hold on a second. Novi, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. So when I saw this candle here, I entered the trade because I was targeting, I don't know if you guys can see it, this candle right there at 770. So it was not my classic setup. It was kind of like a discretionary setup or trade or entry. I was like, man, it has to go down and take out that, so why not risk? I was already in profit, so why not risk a little bit? And the plan was, if I get down here, I'm just going to move it to break even. So that's what I did. And I can still see if my final target at 722 is going to get hit or not. If not, I'm still happy, because the initial move, what I was targeting was the 770 at 945. So in short, this was a bit of a candlestick pattern reading entry with a bit of a discretionary decision to enter, but with small risk. You know, 2 micros, I wasn't risking more than $180 per each account, and I'm still in this trade for 722, and it's house money. If it trades below 743, actually, I'm gonna move my stop down to 85. How about that? If it trades below, I'm gonna move my stop below to 85. I don't dare to use the copy trader. The copy trading thing is, you gotta be always on alert to be able to close everything. So yes, sometimes there are some technical glitches, but that is why I always have a tab opened up. If I see that one of the trades are not closing, as you can see, there's a close all tab at Quant Hour. So I can actually close everything if I want to without a copy trader. If something goes bad, and because I'm risking small when I'm copy trading, it should not be hurting my accounts. And I have a stop loss all the time, so should be okay. So let's see if it trades below 43. Is there an activation fee if I pass? Currently with this promo, no. If you pass the Take Profit Trader account, there is no activation fee. You're going to get an activation credit, which you can use to activate your account. So it's going to be free. You're welcome, Javier. You're welcome. Need to take another look at how exactly do this with the settings too. I just want to say that to copy trade, you know, I always tell everybody, if you want to, if you haven't received all that many payouts yet and you're not really consistent with payouts, maybe it's not the best idea to force too much copy trading. I mean, for evaluation accounts, maybe you can, but on the funded accounts, I mean, yeah, I mean, just keep it on the back burner. Like, maybe don't copy trade more than 2 accounts, okay, or 3. But first, gotta reach, you know, in order to get those payouts, it's easier, I mean, less stressful to rotate those accounts, because there could be a bad session, a bad day, not the right emotional state of mind, you know, all these factors can kick in, and you might gonna mess up everything. And, you know, as long as you can keep your risk very low and tight, you should not be having any issues, by the way, if you can keep that risk very tight. And I'm talking about like going with 1 or 2 or 3 micros, especially on a day like this when it can move actually 50 points in a minute if it wants to. Yeah, Dave. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So if you're not confident enough in your trading style, or if you're scared to risk more, then do not copy trade. And as you can see, I entered with 2 micros here and 2 micros earlier. I'm taking, in these cases, because I'm copying, I'm taking partials. And as I'm taking partials, and I'm trying to remove the risk as best as I can. And that's the only way to possibly survive with copy trading. I mean, yes, you can YOLO the accounts, but that would be the gambling thing. You have to go. All right, Content Hunter. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Have a good one. You too. Have a nice day. What the heck is going on with this? Can anybody tell me? Look at these wicks here on the 1 minute. All these rejections from the downside. I mean, they are really protecting this level. I wonder if they're going to succeed or not. But they are really protecting this level. %50 of the day. Oh, yeah, it is. Is that gold or NQ, Tom? Which, where? This is NQ, micro NQ, if that's what you're asking. And this is gold. Gold is now going back down, but I have no targets on gold. Unfortunately, our position is gonna get whacked. Look at this. I have to make sure it's gonna close all the positions. Oh, look at that. What a dirty move. 796, I think is going to move higher. I really thought that this is going to take the waterfall down. Watch for later, by the way. Remember this. I'm going to be curious later today. Not tomorrow, but later today. How that 722 is going to behave. Maybe it's going to they're going to completely leave it, but I think it's over. Yeah. It's done. There you go. All right. But hey, we made some profits. I think I made like 120 or something per account on this one too. So that's fine. That's fine. Back to the first presentation gap again. What can we do? Oh, so yeah, so that was Quant Hour, and I should be having a watermark or something. Yeah, Dave. New week open, yeah. Really holding the area. No news Monday. Yeah. Actually, I did very good today. I made like 13 or 1400 bucks, 1300. I'm okay across the funded accounts. I don't think I want to give back anything. Like, look at this, the 5 minute, look at that. Just back to the range. Maybe the PM session will push it to that 5 minute gap. I don't know. But I'm good. I'm good. I'm not going to give back anything. Yeah, so everybody, thank you so much. I think I'm going to call it here. I'll be back for tomorrow, London and New York, and my funded TV streams are back tomorrow. You guys are amazing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here with me. If you would like to support the channel, as I said, please use the code TOMSABO. It really, really helps out the channel. It helps out the community. I can be here full time, pay the tax, gas up the BMW, you know, all these things. Yeah, thank you so much, really. You guys are amazing. God bless you all. I'll be back for tomorrow London session and New York and My Funded TV. All right, God bless. Stay away from the market. Have a great afternoon or evening. Okay, God bless you all. Cheers. I will be starting at 2 a.m. Javier, 2 a.m. Eastern Standard.